Hi, it's David Rowland. I wanted to share a concept with you that I really believe that if you employ will make your training program more efficient and more sustainable for a longer period of time, okay? I use the phrase training blocks. A lot of athletes will call this periodization. Let me give you a quick example of what this might be. If an athlete is getting ready for an event, they will train so that they are maximizing that performance for that event. Okay, let's say you're getting ready for the Olympics or for the NFL Combine, for example. Everything you do for that, especially with an Olympic athlete for the year or years prior to that, will be a series of training blocks that'll have you maximizing your athletic performance for your said event on a certain date. Now, as a middle-aged man, I'm well past my Olympic days and all those types of things. So I don't look at training blocks that way. And sometimes I actually have to almost make up an event for a training block. Okay, and the reason one of the reasons that we do this is if I was just to give you a calendar and say, hey, here's your nutrition plan or your diet, that ugly word, and you need to follow this for the next year, I find that very daunting. Okay. But if I would say, hey, here's your nutrition plan that we're going to follow for the next month or 6 weeks or 8 weeks, I find that a lot more doable. It's a lot more palatable. The other thing, if we look at this in series of chunks or blocks, we have the ability to kind of change that up. And although we know our long-term goal, we can kind of focus on some short-term goals that will build upon one another and take us to our long-term goals. The other thing that this will do is you'll see this will actually give us a break and a recovery time, and all of these things combined are really going to give us sustained results. Okay, let me give you an example, and I'll kind of use me as an example. So on my little graph here, I'm going to call this your fitness level, okay, just for lack of a better term, and call this your fitness level. So the higher we're up on the fitness level, the more fit you are, or the closer you are to your goals. And then we're also going to look at time continuum. This is now, this is later, okay? So and again, our goals are what they are. And I'm not getting ready for a bodybuilding contest. I'm not getting ready for a bench press contest. I'm certainly not getting ready for the Olympics. So what I might do in terms of this is I'm going to set a goal here, which is going to be my son's wedding. My son's getting married in a week and a half. Wonderful, exciting. So that's kind of my first goal. My next goal here is going to be the Christmas holidays. Can I draw a little Christmas tree? The Christmas holidays. And then the goal after that is 2021. Okay, and I have a lot more details with regards to these. But with regards to the wedding, what I did was I'm going to systematically alter my training so I feel as good as possible for that wedding. I am then going to take a slight break, and then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go on another program that's going to take me up to the holiday season. Okay? These segments are a little bit different. Quite frankly, here, I want to feel good. I want to enjoy time with my family. I want to love my family like they've never been loved before over this first segment, and that's what I'm looking forward to. This Christmas segment is, for me, I would just like to shed a couple pounds so I can enjoy Melissa's Christmas cookies and all those family times and those celebrations. Now, as we get into 21, my other goal here is I want to prepare myself for the best 2021 humanly possible. Okay? So these are kind of my segments. And again, if I just look at now, October, until, let's pick a date, July 2021, that seems very daunting to me. Like, oh boy, 9 months, 10 months. So I'm going to segment this out. And again, each of these segments, especially this one here, is going to kind of get crafted down also as we progress there. But each of these feel doable. Each of these, I get to change my workouts up a bit. Each of these, I get to change my nutrition plan up a little bit. Each of these, I change my cardio plan up a little bit. And I also get a break in here, a program break, so I can really fully rest and recover and get my body and my mind in gear for that next block that we're going to be hitting. By the way, so many people have New Year's resolutions for 2021. or for the following year. I'm a big New Year's resolution guy, but it seems like a lot of people give up, quit on their resolutions, within probably about 3 weeks after the start of the year. What I would ask you to do is, if you're considering some type of hey, 2021 is going to be the best year for me, I'm going to leave a link below. Let's get together, let's talk, and let's talk about this segment where we can now prepare ourselves between now and the holidays to get ourselves ready for 2021. I hope you'll join me. Again, I want to take this segment, 6 or 8 week segment, to get in great shape, lose a little bit of lard so I can really enjoy that family holiday time, and again, prepare myself for 2021. I hope that makes sense. Any questions, please hit me back, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.